Good day, YouTube. I just wanted to jump on this train of the Andrew Tate train. Yeah, I don't know if you're privy to the news. I think everyone's pretty much caught on, but I just want to get this video out here so maybe like the algorithm can push my channel a little bit more. But I think everyone's familiar with Andrew Tate at this point, whether you want to be or not. And you know, he's accused of human trafficking and possibly raping somebody, or probably, I don't know, allegedly, yeah. And it's actually kind of weird because I didn't even know Andrew Tate existed until like a couple months ago. And I guess YouTube or their algorithm was like, you are a male in their mid-20s, you're gonna like this guy, you don't like what he has to say, and just like, no matter how much like I would say I'm not interested in these videos, keep getting recommended. It's like being like digitally raped or something, the way he's accused of doing with raping actual women. Not saying I'm comparing like, you know, me being raped to I was never raped. Well, we won't get into that, but like what I'm trying to say is like I can empathize with people who are raped. Let's just say that. But I'm not. That's all I'm gonna say. And because like you failed as a human, and you're just like a piece of shit if you like rape somebody. But anyway, I'm going on this fucking rant about rape. It's just like a fucking like bad word. It's just like rape, and it's just like yeah. Anyway, yeah. Basically, he was accused of human trafficking because he basically, while he was in Romania, he basically set up in this cam girl site where he would basically force women, young women, against their will, you know, not pay them really that well, and just kind of like exploited lonely men who just wanted to beat off and like weren't getting any attention, female attention, and laid. So yeah, he just did that, and he made so much money, and like him and his brother just lived in a fucking mansion and shit. And I just remember him, you know, saying his reasoning was, you see, the UK is corrupt, the United States is corrupt, and the only reason that I moved to Romania is because your average person on the street or your average citizen can take part in that corruption, and I wanted to take part in that corruption. Hence why I forced the women against their will to play with themselves on camera, so while abusing them and trafficking them and being an overall piece of human garbage. It's hilarious that a 19-year-old girl took down Andrew Tate. I mean, I've always fucking loved Greta Thunberg, because like when I was 19, I was a fucking loser. He's actually like giving speeches about like, you know, climate change and actually like influencing your mind in a positive direction. And yeah, I don't understand why people hate Greta Thunberg. It's just a bunch of like meathead fucking retards that don't accept climate change. Like, and the fucking Greta Thunberg is the true alpha. Like, and all she did was went back and forth with him on Twitter, said he had a small dick or something, and then essentially he claimed he was never in Romania. But the fucker was so stupid that while he was smoking a cigar and trying to look cool in his bathrobe, there was two pizza boxes from a Romanian pizza chain that confirmed that he's in Romania, and the Romanian authorities were like, yep, he's here, let's go get him. And they got him and his brother. And now he's facing like at least 15 years in jail, and I'm glad they took him down, because he was a bad influence on the male psyche. Like he was just horrible. Like people wanted to be like him, and because of his like abundance of wealth and the resources, and then he had a Learjet and like 24 cars and fucking They just thought that was like the image of an alpha male, but he's not. Like, in my opinion, an alpha male, a true alpha male, if that's even a thing, which it's not, is somebody who is compassionate to the fellow man, like, while being a leader, and like cares about others and wants to protect others. Andrew Tate only cares about himself and like wants to put others down and like just make them feel like he hates his people who are like part of Hustlers University. Like, he hates them. Like, if every fucking person that was subscribed to Hustlers University like committed suicide today, he would not give 1, 2, or 3 fucks, because literally he has their money, so he's fine. He just took the bag and ran, and he detests them anyway because he thinks they're a bunch of losers. Because they are, really. Because like, you're gonna give fucking Andrew Tate your money, so for some fucking pyramid scheme. So you're not gonna fucking end up like Andrew Tate. I'm sorry. Like, you're not gonna fucking be traveling the world. You're not gonna be like have these nice suits, and you're not gonna like have a Bugatti. You're not gonna have a Bugatti. You're not gonna have a mansion. Like, you're never gonna end up like Andrew Tate. You're just getting, you're always just gonna end up in this fucking pathetic situation because you have no respect for others and you have no respect for yourself. So you're just gonna like die in obscurity. Hopefully now you see that Nebraska closed. And if you're still defending Andrew Tate after this, like, I would have to be concerned about you, like if you're a psychopath or some shit. You should see this, that this is not the way to go as a man in society, because it does not end well. Like, exploiting women, there's a horrific video where he was caught beating the shit out of a woman with a belt until she was like crying and weeping, and yeah, like, you can like look at the audio if you want. It's fucking horrific. Like, he's a piece of garbage, and I'm glad. I hope they throw him under the fucking jail. I hope he's like in there for a good 15 years, and I hope he tops himself. Ooh. I just always never liked him. I was just like, when I was first exposed to him, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And basically, I kind of want to see Ethan Klein's comment on this, because he basically received a cease and desist letter from Andrew Tate for slander, or libel, I should say, for saying that Andrew Tate was a human trafficker. And now there's actually some weight behind those accusations, and I just want to see like Ethan Klein's reaction. I'm waiting for Ethan Klein's reaction, specifically his. Yeah, that's gonna be fucking hilarious. But we got him. I mean, like the Andrew Tate train, or the Andrew Tate Highland, or like just like only lasted for so long. He was on top of the world, the most famous, one of the most well-known influencers in the span of like a few months, and now he's just like he's gonna be forgotten, and no one's gonna remember who he is. Like, it was just like that quick. It was like bubble gum. Like, the flavor just went away like that quick. Like, it was just like, boom, okay, Andrew Tate, we're done. And all his tater tots are done, and they're gonna find some other toxic motherfucker who to like kind of foment around and like project their beliefs onto, because they haven't been laid. Like, they didn't get laid as much as they wanted to in high school, and now they just fucking hate women. It's tater tots. When I was in Luton, and I was in the council estate, I got highest marks on my GCSEs. My mom wanted me to go to university. Told my mom to fuck off. Told my lecturers to fuck off. Told my teachers to fuck off. I didn't want to bother with university. I wanted to be #1 kickboxer in the world. And, I just accumulated an abundance of wealth. And that's what I did. And moreover, right, I basically, this problem with today's youth is that, I just detest them. I just detest these losers. I do not want my son to become a fucking loser. I want to raise a man. And if I walked upstairs and I saw him trading NFTs, playing Roblox, I would be so detested that I passed my genes down to this pathetic excuse of a human being, that I would have no choice. I would be forced to challenge him to a battle in Mortal Kombat. Fucker. But yeah, Mr. Tate's done. I'm gonna be watching this very closely. And you know, when they start reading off his, like, you know, and they start charging him with shit, and they start, like, you know, sentencing him, I'm gonna, like, my fucking cock is gonna be, like, so fucking hard. Like, it's gonna fucking explode. It's gonna be fucking, fuck yes, justice. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that, really. I didn't really say much or contribute much to the conversation, but basically, yeah, I hope they get him some other shit too, like maybe like tax evasion and shit, and yeah, I just hope they fucking crush the law, crushes him. Justice is blind, and it tends to have one eye open, but when it is truly blind and justice is served, you're just like, fuck yeah. Yeah, you're just like, ugh, fuck. The universe aligned. Yeah. And the main reason I hated Andrew Tate is because I hate rich people. I don't want to eat the rich. So, and also the horrific shit he said about women too. I mean, like, you know, yeah, and just being an all-around prick, and also being anti-weed. Like when I saw his rant about like weed, and like he was attacking, like I was just like, fuck this guy. Like, I don't understand the appeal of Andrew Tate, because if I was in the Tate or Tot situation and like I was being talked down to, like I was a piece of human excrement, like I wouldn't get appeal. That would not be good for me. Like I would not like that. Like that's not appealing to me whatsoever. And it's like really weird that they have such a low self-esteem on the state of men today, and it's just like they fucking hate themselves for being men. Like, just because like you're like 23 and you haven't had sex yet and you're really poor and like you're living paycheck to paycheck doesn't give you an excuse to be a piece of shit. Like, it's just like the incel movement. Like, let's talk about that. The involuntary incel movement. There's a fact that 1/3 of men ages 18 to 30 haven't had sex yet. Why is that? Because we live in an atomized society. Basically, we have social media, and we're not having real human interactions anymore. It's actually weird that, like, in the 1950s, you were more likely to only have sex as a man, or like a young man, compared to today. Like, we have more virgins than ever, like adult virgins than ever. And it's just sad. Like, I think what the young men really need to hear is that there's nothing wrong with them, and you go your own pace and improve. Like, improve yourself first. Dress a little nicer. Change your hairstyle. Maybe, like, if you can, if you're capable, grow a beard or something. Like, maybe, like, go to the gym more. You know, work hard in university and work. Like, accrue resources to, like, make yourself more appealing to women. Work on your personality. Like, there's a lot of things you can do. You don't have to hate women. Like, fucking Hugh Hefner lost his virginity at 23. Look at him. He had a harem. I'm not saying he's a great guy. He's not, because if you look into it, like, he wasn't the best person. But, like, what I'm saying is, like, everyone, you can become the next Hugh Hefner if you want, if you go on your own pace. Like, you know, like, I mean, I lost my virginity late, like, and I never hated a woman because of it. I mean, I got a little depressed. I'm like, why won't fuck me? But, like, literally, like, all you gotta, like, literally all I did was, like, stop thinking about it, stop thinking about getting laid, and I just worked on myself. I went to the gym, you know, I worked hard at school, like, you know, worked hard at work, like, was progressing through life, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just happened. And, yeah, shout out to who, I will not name this person's name, but obviously shout out to that person. You did me a huge favor. Wish you all the best in life. Like, wish you got a PhD and shit, and I wish that you just, like, fucking, like, I just give you all, like, you get all these fucking accolades for taking my V card. You know who you are. Yeah. You're the best. Don't love you, but I love you. Fist bump. Digital fist bump. Anyway, enough about myself, but, like, yeah, the incel movement, like, you know, with Elliot Rodgers, and, like, we're living in an atomized society where men are more isolated than before. They're suffering from depression, mental health issues, like, poverty and shit. And they just feel trapped and like worthless. And I think we need a positive male role model where that can, teach men their value while also teaching them to respect others and care for others and to protect others, and that become a true alpha male. Like, that's what I think a true alpha male is. Like, I'm sorry to reiterate, but that's what that is. It can even be an unorthodox top male, someone who's like LGBTQ and like they're, in touch with their sexuality and their emotions, and they're like sensitive, like, but they feel profound emotions for other people, which is the impetus that they have to make the world a better place. That's what I think a real man is, in my opinion. This is my opinion. This is a leader, like, that puts others before themselves. Fuck. And, Mr. Tate, I don't know what to say to you, but you're probably never going to see this video because you're going to be in the fucking nick. But, yeah. Cautionary tale, young men. Young boys. This is not the way to go. Not the way to go. There's another way. There is always another way.